So I've put this lecture together to help you get what I think will be the most out of this class and have the level of success that I think you desire. So to quote Mark Twain, the secret of getting ahead is just getting started. As I stated earlier, the best way to contact me is through email. I check my email often and I'll respond to you, if needed, within 24 hours. The textbook for this course, which is required, is Consumer Behavior, Buying, Having, and Being by Michael Solomon. I strongly encourage you to secure this textbook as many of your quiz and exam questions will come straight from this book. And I'm going to work continuously to update the material on Canvas and expect you to check the course site several times throughout the week. So the keys to success in any online class are very similar to those in a class that meets face-to-face. First, read and understand the syllabus. I spent a great deal of time trying to put all the necessary information in my syllabus so that you will have a go-to resource for many of your questions about the class. While there is still some information that will be provided later in regards to the project, the syllabus contains the schedule for the material to be covered, due dates for your homework and group exercises, and the weeks your exams will be taking place. If you have a question about the class, please refer to the syllabus. If the information you seek is not there, then feel free to contact me. If you haven't taken an online class before, it's important to realize that it is easy to put things off as there are no scheduled meeting times each week. I encourage you to block off time each week just as you do for your face-to-face classes. Get into a rhythm each week with viewing the lectures, chatting with your group mates, and doing the assigned activities. Keep in mind there will be no extensions of any assignment. All assignments close at 11:59 on Sunday nights, and any assignment turned in after this time will be penalized heavily. This penalty could be between 10% and 50% of the value of the assignment, depending on how tardy your assignment was turned in. I will not accept any assignment that is more than 48 hours late. So, keep in mind you should log into the course site on Canvas several times during the week to check for messages and updates to the course. When you're on Canvas, engage with your classmates, especially with your group mates, to help you stay connected to the course. Being engaged with your classmates is one good way to also help you stay on track. With every course, there are some objectives that we try to achieve as a professor. For example, in this course, I want to familiarize you with the fundamental knowledge about consumer behavior and how consumer behavior relates to marketing and other business decisions. But I also want you to be able to apply these concepts in marketing decision making. You're going to, in your career, you will be making decisions as a manager, and being able to understand how consumers think, act, and engage with products will be very helpful for you. But specifically, I want you to be able to develop a working knowledge of the concepts and the methods of consumer behavior. Understand all the internal and external influences on consumers, and also how situations are going to affect the decisions that consumers make. This semester, there's a total of 900 points available. This includes 6 individual assignments worth 25 points each, 4 exams at 100 points each, and your participation and engagement is going to be scored on a 100-point basis. There's also going to be 100 points for quizzes. I plan on having 13 quizzes total, but only counting your 10 best scores. Each quiz will be about 10 questions, and you will have 8 minutes to complete each quiz. And quizzes may only be taken one time. You will also have a group project that is valued at 150 points, and your grade for this activity may be adjusted based on the private evaluations that your peers provide. So, in your group, do your work. You also have the opportunity to earn 15 bonus points by finding articles related to topics that we are covering each week. You can submit up to 5 articles throughout the semester, each worth up to 3 points. Reading bounties may only be turned in once per week, so don't wait till the end and try to submit all 5 of them. So the article and your synopsis of the article should be posted in the Reading Bounties assignment link on Canvas. You will also be able to and should post your article on Canvas in a discussion so that others may read the article and we can have a good discussion about it. I'll talk more about that momentarily. No, as I said, you're going to be graded based on your participation and engagement in the course. You should ask topical questions and answer questions that others may have posted. These are some ways that you can earn points toward your participation grade. And when scoring this grade, I look for the quality of your postings rather than how often you post. As I said, you can also earn points towards your participation by putting up the reading bounty and also commenting on the articles that others have posted. As I mentioned, this semester you will work on a group project where you will investigate how top brands use consumer behavior in their marketing. Groups are going to be randomly selected by me and will contain no more than 4 members. Teams will then select a specific product market, such as luxury cars or smartphones, and the groups will investigate and examine the top 4 or 5 brands in each market. Only one group will be allowed to investigate a specific product market, and these will be assigned on a first-come, first-served basis. Group assignments and specific details will be made available in the coming weeks. So one of the last topics I want to talk about is academic integrity. I take academic integrity very seriously, and I'm under the impression that each of you know what is and is not a violation. If you're unsure if an action violates the UNF Honor Code, please let me know. There's also a link in the syllabus to the university catalog that outlines UNF's policies and procedures on this topic. And finally, as I mentioned earlier, the syllabus contains the answer to almost every question you may have about this course. Please refer to it often. Now in the next lecture, lecture 1.3, I will discuss some of the key concepts that you need to be aware of as we proceed through this course.